folks, and welcome back to Vampyr, Part 13. Let's see what we got here. Just gotta make a few tweaks as usual. Alright, just slip over to here and let's begin. As usual, we're doing no. You are doing. Just gotta think for a couple minutes. Alright, so let's take a quick look. We still need to improve the scythe is almost level 5. At this point, it's one of those things that because I've had it so long, open your father's safe and new dialogues available with Swansea. But oh yeah, that's the hang on, where's the father's safe?
Please stop crying, Mary. Your brother will return. I know
5, 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Come at me, bro. Wow, that was almost a disaster.
Not a safe place right now. Sleep! Watch out! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Okay. Where the hell am I going? Whew. Alright, we're gonna go open good old father's safe. I would question his citizens, but we're on our way to the docks, so little bit to no time to do that at the moment.
There's safer places to be than here. Talk to us! Christ! He's dead!
I love that he managed to scream that even as he was dead. That's a lot of commitment.
It ain't human! Kill it! I'll send you to
I'm just gonna let this play out before I intervene.
Best turn around if I were you. Get their weapons ready! This one's mine! Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Why the hell did I teleport up here?
Steady, boys! We've got one enemy! Snap it, Leech! This is not a place for you, sir. There's one of them vermin! Better go home, sir.
Nine, 8, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1.
Back in the grave! The bloody grave! You leave!
What was that? Couldn't hear, this leech couldn't hear you over the fact that you just took a shotgun blast to the chest.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Dyson Delaney became a vampire. What the hell? Oh. And Dyson Delaney became a creature because of, suffice to say, us killing, our father, Sean Hampton becoming a skull. I believe that maybe, and I use this word lightly, maybe his corpse is still here. Because, Dyson was killed off screen. This would have been where you would have met him. Or was it over there? $55 meters from good old father's safe. Wonder what he hid here.
Sorry, sir, no admittance. It's a leech. Kill it.
The power of the Lord doesn't do squat against shotgun shells. But it's still rather cute. Alright, so it's in here. It's in this hideout I've been to. Oh, this is the place I hid out in when crap hit the magnificently pear-shaped fan. It's a shame that I can't fast travel. McCallum, you really need to put a leash on your guys. I can't be responsible for killing all of your Kieran followers.
For blood.
Oh, hello and welcome to the stream. Ugh. Now to track all the way to the West End. Or actually, maybe I'll swing by the hospital to see if my little plant is doing well. maybe strike up a conversation with the Swansea. You know what? I think I'll do that instead. It's closer and the West End has a straight shot anyway, so. Yeah. This is a fun game. I actually... Oh, joy. One of these. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I'm actually thinking that this is probably some good practice for if and when I do Vampire
I can't believe I'm
the Masquerade
doing this.
Bloodlines 2. Oof. Do I have enough? Yes, I do.
We have to stop it!
What's it? Oh. I keep forgetting those things explode. Get off me. Alright. It's Booth Digby.
Someone's playing a right strange game. I'm gonna find out who.
I would head north, but there's no north to head. I have to take the long way around to head north. Trigger, good handle. I think I have enough good to make a scythe.
It's one of them!
You know, they're distracted.
Die, vermin! Christ, he's dead!
Alright, so let's see.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Whoa! Probably the first time I've ever bitten into a human character. Oh wait. Oh, we're not there yet. Okay. I can remove the marker. And we can go talk to Swansea now. We're in probably the most stable district in the game. That reminds me. Headache, fatigue, cold. Do I have enough colds? Two colds, 4 fatigues. Hey, Peppa, let's talk.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Doc.
Do you need medical help yourself?
I'm afraid...
Not under my...
Thank you.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I didn't even need to mesmerize her. Usually you mesmerize people like her.
Good evening.
Evening.
Soldier,
Not really.
as long as you remember...
Don't think you...
Again, I didn't mesmerize. I guess it's because I've given them enough medicine that they don't argue over the semantics. Which is good because it's a big pain in the butt to have to, you know, figure out everything. Let's see. Newton Blight is downstairs, and that I could treat him when I'm leaving the hospital. Let's go talk to Swansea, then head back to the West End.
Hello, Jonathan. How are things on the West End front?
Complicated, my friend. The rich and powerful feel threatened by the disease, and have asked me to put an end to it.
Yes. It is odd how resolving a crisis suddenly increases in urgency when it affects those who matter.
It looks like the epidemic is spreading to the western districts of London. I am trying to locate the source of the infection.
It won't be an easy task, my friend. This disease is highly contagious.
Do you not think epidemiology could be helpful in this matter? To retrace the origin of infection through time and topology?
If anyone can perform such a miracle, it will be you, Dr. Reed.
Since this epidemic is evidently linked to the vampire curse, we must find the original carrier to understand where it comes from.
I admire your logic, Jonathan, but be careful. Rationality, when it comes to your kind, is not always a reliable lens.
In other words, if there's an infected vampire spreading this crap around, they're not going to be like,
Dawson, the famous tycoon, is well versed in vampire and occult knowledge.
No, I did not. But that is no surprise. For half a century, it has been quite the trend for English nobility to join secret societies and occult circles.
But Aloysius Dawson is only a rich merchant.
Yes, richer than Croesus. Wealth is more respected than title these days, even in England.
I can attest to that
he
being
contact the
quite
Brotherhood of
true
St. Paul?
even in modern
Try
times.
to join your group.
It would not surprise me, but I am certain he's never been a member.
Does the Brotherhood of St. Paul know anything about the Ascalon Club?
Well, I'm afraid that's unlikely. Ascalon is a sensitive topic, and whatever material the Brotherhood has, I may not have access to.
Who could answer me then?
Usher Talltree, our current primate, may be the only one able to answer you. He's a discreet man who lives in the West End.
Thank you
Somebody
for
did.
your time, Edgar.
definitely growing after a week and a half of, you know, just getting crap canned. Alright, before I continue, I'm just going to forge a couple more colds. One more cold and at least one more fatigue. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm not, keep forgetting circles, the sprint button. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm on the other end. God, it feels so weird having the ability to sprint for so long. Alright, so Newton Bright is downstairs. We'll treat him for a cold.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical attention?
Afraid so.
Throughout history, some dizzy.
You're working at the Pembroke.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
Alright, it's time to head back to the West End. Got a couple of main objectives to fulfill. One's story related, the other is, oh yeah, hang on, before we head up the, West End, let's see if we can finally finish the update on the site. God, I get so lost in here, it's ridiculous sometimes. Now the big question is, do I have enough to forge a scythe? Survey. What do you say? Scythe is purple. Ooh, I think we all want good handle parts. And then we can have the perfect scythe, which I will probably fit with more damage as opposed to anything else. Before we get... Okay, so West End is this way. God, I love the ability to sprint. Alright, so... Gotta be careful though, because I know there's gonna be a big fight zone right around the corner here. What? Usually there's a huge fight here. Alright. So since I haven't rested, I believe I have a clean shot back to the West End.
Good evening, Mr. Kimura.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Is there anything to connect me to this city?
Even someone you're close to.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't bite you.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys,
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there?
Oh my god, I accidentally teleported in there one time.
You need some rest.
Only the first step.
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No, it's me who bites them. Tasty, juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in...
Infection.
And where is this?
West of the park. Not very far.
What
The
happened?
rats.
Miss Billow,
The voice in my head.
do you feel compelled to obey that voice?
Yes.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark. Pestilence. Suffering. Death.
I must go now. Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
He cannot. Freeman shall prevail. Kill it! Ain't safe here for a gentleman.
I cannot enter.
Don't come closer. Over there!
What the...
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Yeah, corpse.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Down there.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
Who's freaking...
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent. Ah!
hell did that come from? I took too long to beat her. That was my bad. Oh. I keep forgetting about those frenzy strikes, how certain skull can just literally buff themselves to hell and back. Here's hoping it keeps us in the house. Okay. So the question today is, okay, I do not have to reinvestigate everything. And all the drawers are pillaged. And the question of the day is, alright, let's do this.
I've never seen such a radical mutation.
Oh, shit.
Could be a new stage in the disease's evolution.
Why do I keep forgetting that the bosses do that?
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
Why? Alright, I might see if I can reroute around. If I can't, I will face those guys down. So far, so good.
Did you know your good friend Mr. Krusty returned from
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand?
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
I may have a look at your goods.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Get your ass out of here. Ill-formed dazzled skull. One is red, the other is not. Do not have enough blood. Son of a bitch! I'm not letting you recover that blood. This isn't good.
What? Leave me alone with them while you go back to your hole. Fucking convenient.
Shit. Okay. With any luck, it's going to start me right in the building, hopefully, with a full bar of health. Good. Now, besides taking a little smack of health,
Admit it, you cheating bastard!
Still your tongue, wife!
son of a bitch. Are you joking with me? And that time I remembered. Time to heal. Doris Fletcher. Again.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
I think Doris Fletcher is a vamp.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Time to go make this remarkable scythe. Time to go make this remarkable scythe a full-blown scythe. A Nair serum. Maybe some year I'll get a Here we go. Spinning. Huh. All right. We're not done for tonight, folks. I just wanted to bump up the spike pool.
if I were you. Over there!
Didn't want to do that to you.
Watch yourselves!
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Die, vermin!
It's locked, all right.
Best run along home, sir.
Okay, so we gotta find a way to the theater.
It's one of them! Stupid beast!
There's an open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that. I cannot enter.
Alright, so let's see what Miss Doris is hiding. Heartbeat downstairs.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but learn.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Alas, poor Doris. I knew her well. And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. But I offer only love. Woe to you, nations of hypocrites.
I have this thirst for blood.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish. Woe, come to me, my servants! Avenge me! Your hand is shaking. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of She-Hulk, once renowned.
Holy shit!
Queen again once they all share our fate. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
What killed me? No, seriously, what the hell killed me? Nobody told me I was in Akura.
blade shall pierce your villainous heart, dark prince. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? On guard! I summon thee, my Phil2227. Fight! Your hand is shaking.
Effect is active. I need to learn to get the hell away from that poison cloud. It makes me sort of wish I had some more shotgun shells, though. Maybe invest in more,
This is despicable.
Woe unto thee, son of Babylon! Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she who was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Hear and obey, for... I smell your fear. Your blood.
okay. So apparently she's poisoned as F. Okay.
Woe unto thee, son of Babylon! Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she who was once renowned. Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate? Arise and save your queen, my son. I smell your fear. You killed beloved, die for the love of me. Your hand is shaking. Your blood will be mine. I summon thee, my children of the night. Fight, maim, spit, kill! Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Will you spare me then? Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Oh, God.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Wow, that's hardcore as hell.
Farewell, Doris.
She went out on her own terms.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I should probably leave the theater right now. It's locked, all right.
What?
The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
Okay. So McCollum is basically giving me a parlay. I don't get hunted tonight, but I'm not to engage as men. That's probably the gist of it. Oh, don't hunt me tonight if I didn't engage as men in the theater.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Alright, let me treat who I can, and then we'll continue on our way.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
So, who in Whitechapel right now? Joe Peterson, Barrett Lewis. Those two should be easy to find. They're usually together. Alright. With fortunate cold. Need one lead stick to fully upgrade the offhand. And what do I need to fully upgrade the 5 good handle parts? Okay, let's heal up Whitechapel, then we head to Lord Redgrave, and then we'll call it a part. Come back on Saturday to I was about to say, are we frozen? Okay.
You again?
Can I offer you?
Keep your me-
There is a thin line.
All right.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Like I said, I think it's because I've treated some of these guys so much that I don't need to mesmerize them anymore to get them to take the medicine.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Right then. Show me what you have.
Fancy
You never... Do you need help?
to be on it?
I don't quite...
Really?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Let's see. Father Tobias Whitaker and Richard Nethercott. I don't know where Richard is. I think Richard's in the park, so it's do you.
Good evening.
It's far.
Don't you fear.
Faith.
No doubt.
Less.
I have had enough for tonight. Good evening.
And good evening.
Do you need...
It may...
I under...
The new...
I'll leave you alone.
Okay, let's go back to Lord Redgrave. Now wait.
Joe, please, I don't... have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for the piece of mind.
Maybe it's time to see if this Christina is
No match for the Swanborough Court.
Okay. So we go visit Lord Redgrave. Give him the situation report. Go back to the Reed Manor. Tell them the house is on fire. And then call it a party. 2 more good handle parts. And what's needed to upgrade you? 1 lead stick. Got it. Bye, Mom. Don't burn down the house while I'm gone. Just kidding. Go nuts. Alright, so let's do this. I think we're nearing the end game. Don't quote me on that though. There's definitely a lot to go around and we still have to. Holy cow.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
I have a boat ready to go whenever I want. These hunters won't catch me.
I think we're safe for now. I pursued and killed the last hunter with my own hands as he tried to escape the club.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London.
Lord
For
Redgrave,
that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
you remind me of
I have
certain
another
somebody
task.
whose name I won't mention.
One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go...
All right.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die, and he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turn the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Alright, folks. We're winding down. We're going to, what a night. What what can be said? This game is just getting more and more interesting every night.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Alright, folks. We are on to the next. Where do we begin? Let's actually up our board capacity for a bit. We're going to check out our status in the pillar menu. So we got a cold footage. The hospital is stable. The docks just ticked down again. Alright folks, thank you all for coming. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, you want to see more of this content,